Maelia B, yeah, she walking down the street. Maelia B, yeah, she under teach respect. Maelia B, yeah, she on TV. La la la. Maelia B, Maelia B, la la la. What's up, my YouTubers? Today, I got a little bone to pick with the people that be coming from the US. Don't think I'm getting on just the indigenous. I'm getting on the people that have spent 30 plus years, or how much ever time you've been spent in America. You came back to Liberia and you started making people feel like they're too country to be associated with you. That to me is colonizer mindset right there. Because you too at one point used to talk like these people. You too at this point used to, you know, in some ways think like the people that you are putting down. And I'm not saying that it's all of them who put them down, but from the things I have seen here, it's like a lot of people come back and they're like, oh, you know, this is how it's supposed to be. And it's like, you're basically coming back from the colonizer country and telling the people how they're supposed to live like the colonizers. And it's a really, like, it's a mindset that is a little, I don't even know the word. It's a mindset that is distorted, to be honest. Because, I mean, people have their way of doing things here. And of course, as I said in my last video, we should all be willing to learn new ways to do things, learn new ways of living, new ways of cooking, new ways of speaking standard English. I mean, whether you like it or not, whether we want to decolonize or not, English has won, okay? Everyone knows standard English. And, you know, a lot of the times, the native people here often get put down because they are labeled too country. And honestly, like, instead of getting to know them, or even sometimes getting to know how to speak correct Kolokwa. So when you want something, you can get it easy. But when you come here talking, yes ma'am, how are you? Sometimes they get a little taken off by that as well. So I feel like, and then I got a comment the other day on Instagram basically saying like, well, Liberian culture was influenced, I mean, you know, by American culture. So it's like, how can you say that Liberian people are losing their culture? Because just like the other countries, Ghana was colonized by Britain, and all those other places, like, you know, Ivory Coast were colonized by the French, and so on. You understand what I'm trying to say. Even though they were colonized, they still have their culture within them. Like, they're not going to go and do something else like Nigerian people would do. You know, they're not going to go look for different slangs to say that the Nigerian people say, because they have their own way. And I believe that that is why, you know, Kolokwa is the new way of speaking. And so I too myself, some days I'm speaking in Kolokwa. Some days I speak like this, because some days I just don't feel like it because I'm so used to being in the United States. And I often only code switch when I'm talking to my cousins or my family and stuff like that. Let me run. Yeah, so But you will not stop? He going where in the water? These taxi drivers really be pissing me off. Anyway, like, what was the point of that? Car stopped on this side of the road. Why is he going way past me? Anyway, it gives me more time to talk to my subscribers. So yeah, it's been a struggle. There's been a struggle with people being too proud to absorb the new things that have happened in Liberia after the war. Not to say that you should lose everything that you learned when you went to another country, but it's like you should be willing to learn too and understand some of their ways, the ways that they talk. So like when I first came here, I heard the phrase Lapa Bido. I'm like, what is Lapa Bido, my people? Like, because I wasn't raised on that kind of language until I got to Liberia. So Lapa Bido basically is like when you come inside somebody's house and they have the lapa, which is the African wrap. They have the lapa hanging over the door. So it's basically lapa be the door. So they call it Lapa Bido. And I just thought that was so funny because, again, we are still learning different new things here. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't want to be too proud and be too colonized coming to even a foreign country. To me, yes, because some of the things here are different. Some of the things here I'm still learning their way of doing things. Hey girl, I just want to go home. Everybody just no 15th Street. I mean, not 15th Street, Cuttington University, sorry. Yeah, just if you go straight, you going Old Road? Okay, just stop me to Old Road, then I will walk from there to Cuttington University. So yeah, this is my life in Liberia. I am enjoying my life. I really, really love it here, and soon you guys will be seeing a new place that I have decided to venture out. It's a secret, but you'll see me soon in the next few videos. Just watch out for that content. But yeah, how do you guys feel about people coming back to Liberia with the colonized mindset? Is it frustrating? Is it something that they need here? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe.